What's up, gamers? Barnes here. This is going to be a video about my thoughts and feelings about some of the negative stuff that's been going on about in the Brigade and the community, and some of my history with the Brigade and the community. First, on a personal note, as you can probably tell, me and Lisa moved. We moved in together. I still have my game shop next to the antique shop that I work at, and it's in the neighboring town, Slurgies. My laptop's been down, so I stopped, making as many videos since my laptop's been down. And since I moved in with Lisa, there's been less quiet time at the house to make videos, but no one's home right now, so I figure I chime in. I haven't, made a video in a while. I think it's been about a month. So when I first started using YouTube for RPGs, I was looking for Dungeons & Dragons 4th edition reviews, and surprisingly there wasn't any. And it was actually quite some time before I found one. I think it was like over a year after the release or more before I found Game Geeks had done a review, and he had stated his opinions about it, and I was still looking for other opinions, and then I found Tetsubo's review and a couple others, and it was at that time that I noticed that there was people who were on YouTube making RPG videos more than just reviews. They were just talking about RPGs, and when I first got on YouTube, I didn't know how to use comments. Like, I'm probably one of the most computer illiterate uploaders on the Brigade, or in the Brigade. My channel, when I first set it up, I didn't want people leaving comments and stuff like that, and I would leave the computer open, and me and Lisa had another place prior to this before I was living at the game shop, basically. And I didn't want to leave the computer open. I liked leaving YouTube open because I was watching it all the time, and I didn't want the kids to come up and leave a comment and something. So I had disabled the comments, and then it took me a long time to figure out how to undo that. But originally I found like Tetsubo and Gentleman Gamer and Tower Guard DM and Samwise 7 RPG. There was a couple others, and right after I found them, I was watching their videos, not every once in a while, not habitually. Every couple months I would come on and watch a couple videos or whatever. And then it became apparent to me at some point during the time that there was a small community developing, and I still couldn't figure out really how to leave comments or anything. Eventually I did, and I commented for a while, and I watched, and I eventually said to myself, well, I've stuff to say, so I feel like there's space here with stuff to say, and like something was missing. I thought it was me, but anyway. So as soon as I got a camera and a laptop that worked together, I started making videos. That was about a year and a half ago, I guess, or maybe a little bit more. As soon as I did, I found other channels. The amount of my YouTube interaction increased dramatically from commenting here and there, maybe back and forth, for a year or so, to making videos and getting responses and yada yada yada. And I felt very welcomed when I first came on to YouTube. Guys like Sean Connors made me feel very welcomed, and Andrew Wood and everybody made me feel very welcome to that. So as soon as I found Ander, I guess Ander had been making videos about 3 more months than I had, and he had a few more contacts, and I found a lot of people through Ander. I found Brady, Hammered eventually, uh, and as Hammered mentioned in his rant, like I don't know if he mentioned it, but he touched on it at least. There was a much smaller community, and um, we didn't have to worry about trolls as much. Everyone kind of became friendly for the most part. Um, and I had found these people on other media, including Facebook, and one day I was chatting with Master Flowers and X Potions, and I had brought up the idea of maybe starting a Facebook group for the Brigade, and they thought it was a good idea, so I went ahead and did it. And my reasoning is that day I had forwarded a article I had read about RPGs to about 12 people, so I had to copy and paste it like 12 times, and I decided that if I had a group, I would only have to copy and paste it once. And so the Facebook group was initially born out of my laziness to not want to copy and paste an article I read several times over. And I thought this way everybody could chat. I could chat with Master and X at the same time instead in two different windows or whatever. And it would be a place for us just to chat. And I didn't really have any idea beyond that, except my idea for it was I didn't have to copy and paste something multiple times to get it to members of the Brigade, and it was a place for us to chat. I didn't really have any ideas of elitism or whatever. It was just my idea, so I had to start it and become the moderator, which when I set up the moderator, I set it up so that I had as little responsibility as possible. I didn't want any responsibility for the group. I just wanted to be autonomous and work on itself. And we didn't have requirements or anything like that, and there was some, discussion on what those requirements would be to be in the Brigade group or whatever. We also have a much smaller group on WotC site, but eventually we came up with requirements that you have to at least watch RPG videos or be at somebody's game that makes videos. And so our only requirement really is that you have a YouTube handle. And some people don't chime in on YouTube, but they watch the videos and maybe they want to talk to people outside of YouTube or whatever. So that was my only intention, was just to save myself time, and I could be lazy and just post something once on the group page and not have to forward it 7, 12 times, whatever it was. And in those days, we were really looking for the community or the Brigade to expand. If you remember, Tower Guard DM asking people to make videos, the Call to Arms, Sean Connors, asking people, everyone asking people to make videos. And it took a little while, and then eventually it happened. And the Brigade grew, and prior to when I was able to keep track and what was going on and chime in as much, I had more access to a camera and solitary time, and more free time as well. And the community was smaller, so I was able to chime in more. I also had more free time to watch videos, so it was easier for me to keep my mind on the nerve of what people were talking about on RPG on YouTube. And somewhere about, I don't know, a few months ago, a whole new wave of channels came up, and I haven't been able to keep track, and I apologize. I haven't had as much time, and I still wanted to keep in touch with some of the people that I had become friendly with on YouTube, and so I tend to watch their videos, just say, hey man, how you doing? Kind of. Not that I'm not interested in what they have to say. It's just I guess I miss them, so I'll choose a video over someone I have a established relationship over in the Brigade rather than someone I don't really know. Not that I think that not that I have anything against the people. I don't know that well. But all right. Lord Vader opens the door on himself. He's a cat. And when the community grew, it got to the point where I couldn't keep up, and then there was these rumors of trolling coming around, and we didn't really have a whole lot of that before. Not that it didn't exist, not that there wasn't some tips here and there. I one day I think I got into it with Royal Locks. I was on the rag that day. I apologize, Royal Locks. I hope you can forgive me. I'm only human, and I haven't really had many encounters to trolls, but or negativity. But another thing that I'd mentioned this to Tim out in Pittsburgh when we met, and he seemed like he wasn't aware of it or didn't know you could do that. But when I first set up my account, I set it up so that only people of 18 years of age could watch my videos. And I'm sure a lot of you remember early on that on YouTube that they would come up every once in a while. I don't know why it would come up in my account, but you would have to maybe if you weren't logged in, you'd have to verify that you're 18 or over. So I set my account up so that you had to be 18 and over. And I'm not sure if that has anything to do why I don't have that many trolls, or I don't have the most popular channel in YouTube. I think my most popular video is about a board game. I think it was around 4,700 last time I checked. But most of my other videos, I don't get thousands of views on. Not that I don't know. I'm just happy sharing, and that's another reason why I got on YouTube and started to talk about RPGs. Some people get on YouTube and they want to teach people, they want to help people learn, and I think that's great. I think that's cool. I came to learn, so why shouldn't there be people out there making videos to help people learn? I also came to share. I didn't really see myself so much as a teacher as more as a student and someone who wanted to show and tell. It became a point where I remember even early on that I stopped accepting contacts requests. I think they used to be called friend requests or something, and they changed it to contacts, and that confused me. And I just stopped accepting contacts, and there was a while where one of my members of my group, Chris, he's been in several of my videos, we didn't have any other way to communicate with each other because I wasn't his friend on YouTube. I didn't have a phone at the time. I don't really believe in cell phones. I hate them. I'm busy enough. And I wasn't his friend on YouTube, so we couldn't message each other, so we could only talk in the comments. But recently I found him on Google+, so now we have a way to communicate. But he was angry with me because I didn't accept his contact request or whatever. But maybe I should change that. Contact request means friend request, right? Someone can answer that for me, because I just stopped accepting them maybe a year and a half ago. Right after I got on, I basically made friends with people who were making videos, and I just kind of stopped accepting contact requests. Anyway, so I think my channel being 18, and that fact that I'm not here to appeal to a mass audience. I do like hearing from people. It's not like I don't want anybody to watch my videos, but I'm just here to share. I don't get that many trolls or negative comments, and I remember long ago, maybe it was a year ago, maybe it was in T. Walker's video, I think it was. T. Walker, another lost soul that I miss here on YouTube. Not sure where he went. Anyway, Tanner, if you're watching, what's up? And somebody had mentioned something about, attacking ideas, not attacking people. And I really thought that should be almost like an unsaid rule amongst the YouTube Brigaders, is to attack ideas and not attack people. I also think that, you know, if you do a video and somebody else has already done a video that's similar or on the same topic, or maybe you know, come up with like an episodic vlog. Maybe it's about, I don't know, whatever it is about gaming, and someone else has done it before. You should at least pay homage to the YouTuber that uploaded that idea to YouTube before you. Some people take offense to that, and I could see why, because some people, their videos are very artistic. They put a lot of effort into them. They put a lot of thought, and you know, they'll have music and graphics and stuff like that. I don't think you're ever going to see that here. I mean, I'm not ruling it out. I'm not totally 100% against it. It's just I love you guys, but I don't love you that much to edit my videos. And I just think it's the right thing to do, to pay homage, even if like you've had the idea for 10 years, you know, and somebody else just beat you to it. I think you should pay homage to those that have done similar things in the past as you. I know some, you know, YouTube members have gotten upset about that, and I think it's only right that you do pay homage. So, yeah. Well, that's all I have to say for this video. It's been kind of long. I've been rambling as usual. And if you stuck with me, thank you very much. I'm going to try to make some more videos soon. I have some ideas I've been holding on to. Some questions I would like to ask the Brigade. Anyway, happy holidays, everyone, and I'll talk to you soon, and stay positive. See y'all.